Good evening, dear students. Welcome back to Sanskrit Amrit. Students, in last video we studied about adharaniya vegas, non-suppressible urges, and in today's class we'll study shloka number 24, that is dharaniya vega. Here on the screen you can read dharaniya word is there. Dharan means adopt or suppress. So dharaniya means suppressible, vega is urges. Which type of urges are there that we should suppress? So the shloka is Dharayetu sada vegan hiteishi pratyacheha cha lobhyarshya dvesha matsarya ragadinam jitendriyah. For the benefit of being happy in both the worlds, students. Two types of worlds we have. One is ihaloka, that is means this world, this life, right? And the other one is paraloka, life in the other world, means heaven. Okay, so in both world, for being happy, for the benefit of being happy in the both world, one should always control these types of urges. Now which urges? Dharaniya, suppressible urges. So one should always control the senses, means mind and 5 sense organs, and also should suppress the urges like lobha, irshya, dvesha, matsarya and raga. Now let us see here in this shloka that how this translation, see, dharayetu is the first word, dharayetu. Now two words are there. First word is verb form dharayet ending with ta, and second word is tu, that is indeclinable. Okay, so dharayet means one should suppress. Okay, as it is a vidhiling lakar, pratham purush ekvachan, many times I told you that when a word verb form ending with eth sound, that is always vidhiling lakar, pratham purush ekvachan in the lakar. So here is the word dharayet. Dharayet. Remember, this verb form is ending with eth sound. Many times we already studied this, and in future also this verb form, this type of verb forms will come. So eth ending verb form means vidhiling lakar, pratham purush ekvachan. The meaning is should. One should. Dharayet means suppress. One should suppress. One should control. To sada, always. Vegan means urges. Which type of urges a person should always control? Then and who should control? Then here they have given hiteishi word. Hiteishi means one who wants his own welfare, right, or being happy, right? So one who wants his own welfare, that person should always suppress, that person should always control the urges. Where? Then here they said pretya and cheha. See, pretya and cheha both are opposite. Cheha word is actually dirgha sandhi, cha plus iha. So they are talking about two types of worlds, right? Iha, cha plus iha. Iha means this world, in this life, right? And pretya means the other one. Okay, so in both worlds, in this world and in other worlds, one who wants welfare for himself, he or she should control these all urges. Which urges? Then they have mentioned these urges here in this part, second part of the shloka. Then here what is written? Lobhershya dvesha matsarya raga dinam jitendriya. Students, the guna sandhi is there. O plus E is equal to A, lobhe. So lobha plus irshya. First word is lobha and irshya joined. Two words are joined. Okay, lobha, greediness. Alright. Second word is irshya. Irshya you can say as jealousy, right? Second, next word is dvesha. Dvesha, that is like hatred. Then next matsarya. Matsarya is almost similar as jealousy. And then raga dinam. So raga adinam, raga etc. Raga is nothing, just infatuation. So all these are the enemies who are dwelling in ourselves. So we should always control. These are called the suppressible urges that one should always control to be happy, to get welfare in this world and other worlds. So here in this sloka they mention about the dharaniya vega, and here the last word you read jitendriya. Jitendriya is actually the samas. Jitani indriyani yena saha means one who actually conquered, or one who actually won all the senses, one who has the control over all the senses is called jitendriya. So person should always control his all senses, five senses and mind itself. So that is called jita indriya. Jita means winning, right? And indriya, senses. So that person should control the senses and mind, plus they should always control all this or suppress all these urges. Alright. Now necessity, next sloka, necessity of purification therapy. Why the purification therapy is necessity, right? We have already actually studied about these kind of things in samana and sodhana therapy. So let us read this sloka. Yate ta cha yatha kalam malanam sodhanam prati atyartha sanchitaste hi kruddhasyurjivitachhidah. Always try to purify malas from the body at the proper times. Why? Because if malas gets accumulated extremely, then this mala leads to their aggravation, and once it gets aggravated, then do at times causes the threat of life also. Now students, this is very simple. You people have already studied that due to the doshas, right? Actually due to malas, all due to the vata, pitta and kapha doshas, different malas and dhatus, sapta dhatus, seven dhatus, all becomes impure. And once this malas gets accumulated and aggravated, then obviously it is a threat of it causes the threat of life. So we should always control and purify our body, purify the malas on time. So here you read the first word as yateta. Yateta is actually similar like dharayat, but don't get confused. Dharayat is vidhiling lakar pratham purush ekvachan. Yateta is also vidhiling lakar pratham purush ekvachan, but this is called atmane pada verb form. This is parasmay pad verb form, and this is atmane. Now two types of verb form I already explained you. Dhaturup, the action forms are two types. One is parasmay pad, one is atmane pad. Parasmay pad, present tense, lat lakar goes like ti taha anti, si tha ta, mi vaha maha. Gachati, gachata, gachanti, gachasi, gachata, gachati. But when you take atmanepad verb form, a different type of verb form, they are also verb form, same meaning. Lat lakar, lut lakar, lang lakar, same lakar is there. But the suffixes are different. If you take atmanepad, then it is te, ete, ante, se, ete, dve, e, avahe, amahe. This type of suffixes are there in the present tense. But in parasmepad, ti, taha, anti are there, right? Different suffixes are there. So here you see yateta is a verb form, vidhiling lakar pratham purush ekvachan only, but the root verb is yat, and yateta is, the meaning is one should try, one should always try. Yatha kalam means on time, right? Appropriate time. Malanam sodhanam prati, one should try to what? Then sodhanam prati means to purify. One should always try to purify what? Malana means malas. Alright. So one should always try, keep trying to purify the malas. Now the reason given in the next line, atyartha sanchitaste. Now atyartha sanchitaste you have to disjoin. Here you have to disjoin. Atyartha sanchitaha plus te. Now what is te? What is this te? All of you studied about the pronoun tat. Saha, tau, te. Saha, that. Tau, they both. And te means they all. Those all. So te means these all. Means all these malas. Right? Once they get accumulated. So for that they have given this atyartha, extremely. Sanchitaha means accumulated. Clear? When these all malas accumulated, extremely accumulated, then he, indeed, they become kruddaha. Kruddaha means aggravated. Once they accumulated, all the malas accumulated, then what happened? It gets aggravated. And once it gets aggravated, see, kruddaha surjivitachhidaha. Surjivitachhidaha, if you can see, here there is a refa on G. See, let me just show you. Here there is refa, ra is there on G. This ra is actually visarga over here. So actual verb form is syuhu. Syuhu. This is a verb form, means if becomes. So if these accumulated, extremely accumulated malas gets or should be aggravated, then what happened? Then it is jivita chidaha. Jivita means life and chidaha means threat. Then it becomes threat of life. So one should always try to purify all the malas on time, because if it gets aggravated, if it gets accumulated, then obviously it gets aggravated, and once it gets aggravated, then it becomes a threat of life. So one should always try to purify it on time. So students, some verb form are given here, some noun forms are also there, like malanam is 6 case plural, right? Cha, prati, he, these are called avyay, indeclinable. Remember students, I repeat, in exam, in different universities, different question paper, different paper style, but always remember, in final exam, when this kind of shlokas will be asked, what will be expected from you? They will expect you to write the meaning, the bhavarth, explanation of the shloka. Then what is the anvay? Anvay means rearrangement of the shloka's words so that a proper sentence formation can be done. Other thing, vibhakti explanation means malanam is given in this shloka. So malanam you have to write like Ramanam, 6 case plural. Yateta, I already said the first word. Yateta means one should try. It is verb form. Vidhiling lakar pratham purush ekvachan. Some indeclinable are also there. Avyay. So you have to write cha, avyay, third part. Avyay, then cha means and. He, avyay, indeed. Right? So like this you have to write the answer, 10 marks answer in parts. First anvay, then vibhakti, right? Then avyay, then 2 more things will be added. This term 2, after this chapter I will teach you sandhi. One by one all sandhi we will study with detail, with sutra, with rules properly. So if there is a sandhi examples, that also you have to write separately. Here in these 2 words this sandhi is applied, and like this you can disjoin this. So that is also will be the part of the answer. Then samas also the part in this it is there in the syllabus of term 2. That also I'll teach you in this upcoming months. So while you are studying this Ashtang Hridayam, 10 marks question students, so you will have to be serious. Not just getting the translation is not enough. You will have to be aware about this all other grammar topics also. Dhaturup, Sabdarup, Sandhi, Samas, Avyay, Anvay. Alright? So please get ready with these things and keep yourself updated with these topics. Okay, students, next we have importance of Sodhana therapy. Okay, now here the importance of Sodhana therapy. However, we studied this in chapter number 1. 2 types of therapy we have, Samana therapy and Sodhana therapy. Which one is better, students? Nishikant, Bharat and Arpana?
Shodhan is better than Shaman because Shaman only suppress some, but Shodhan perfectly treatment.
Samana just suppress that particular doshas, right? It's like a painkiller, right?
Yes, sir.
It's like a iodex that we are applying. But if there is a dosha is vitiated, then Sodhana therapy, like taking different treatment like Panchkarma. So that
Yes,
will
sir.
completely removes that dosas, that problem. So that Sodhana therapy is better, and that is what explained here in this sloka. Importance of Sodhana therapy. Dosha kadachit kupyanti jita langhana pachane ye tu sanshodhane shuddha natesham punarudbhavah. The same thing as we discussed student. Here it is given. Dosas do at times gets aggravated by treating them with the fasting and digestive drugs. But there is no chance of relaxations by treating with the purificatory measures. Purificatory measures means you can say as panchakarma, also considered as purificatory measures, and sodhana therapy. So hence sodhana therapy is superior to samana drugs. So clearly advice is given if you are if the dosas gets aggravated and if you are trying to just vitiate or just remove it by fasting or digestive drugs, but there is a chance for relapsations. All right, so that is what explained. Doshaha kadachit. Dosha kadachit means sometimes. Kupyanti means aggravated. Jita langhana pachanehi. Students, langhana means fasting and pachanehi means taking digestive drugs. Pachan is actually digestion, right? Jita means actually treatment, right? Treating. So if the dosas are actually treated by two things, by fasting and the digestive drugs, but sometimes kadachi, sometimes they get aggravated, right? Again, but in the next line what they said, ye tu sansodhanai suddha. But ye means those doshas, if sansodhanai, by sodhana therapy, by purificatory measures, suddha means treated. Suddha means treated, right? Purifies. So if those dosas are actually purified or treated with the sodhana therapy, na means never, tesham there, punarudbhava, punaha udbhava. Now students, in punarudbhava two words are given. First is punar or punaha, udbhava. Punaha means again, udbhav means actually the creation or aggravation. So it will never get aggravated again. It will never get born again. Once it's actually purified by sodhana therapy, right? With fasting and taking digestive drugs, maybe the not digestive drugs but other drugs you are taking like painkiller in short, it gets aggravated at times, right? So better the sodhana therapy that one should perform. All right. Yes, students, in between if you have any doubt in terms of word meaning, anything, please feel free to ask. All right. So students, as doshaha is first case plural, prathama vibhakti bahuvachan, as we know, ramaha ramo ramaha. Kadachit you can consider as avyay. Kupyanti is a verb form like pratham purush bahuvachan lat lakar present tense, like titaha anti. So kupyati kupyataha kupyanti. Jitaha, however it is with the pratyayik, ji jaye dhatu is there, root of ji, and kta suffix is there, jita. Langhana pachane he, here third case plural like rame he is given. So similarly here if you see, some are the prefixes, some are the noun forms, some are the verb forms, some indeclinables used. Here see tesham. Tesham is actually tat sabdarup is there, sahatau te tam tau tan, where sixth case plural of that sahatau te table pronoun of tat. Three noun forms, pronoun forms we have. Any one of you knows tat three forms? I mean not all whole table, but at least the first case, prathama vibhakti. Like tat means that. In masculine we have saha tau te. In feminine, sa te taha. And in neuter, tat te tani. These are pronoun. These are having the same cases like ramaha ramo ramaha, noun forms, where the sixth case plural is tesham. Tasya tayoho, tesham means there. Okay, so this belongs to the pronoun punarudbhava, punaha udbhava. Now we will understand the administration of rasayana and vajikarana yoga. Why this Rasayana and Vajikarana yoga are taken as a treatment. So, here is the sloka, students. यथा क्रमं यथा योग मत ऊर्ध्वं प्रयोजयेत् रसायनानि सिद्धानि ऋष्य योगांश्च कालवित्. So after adopting eliminating techniques, what is eliminating technique, students? Sodhana therapy, that we have already discussed in the previous sloka. According to the season, rejuvenation, tonics and aphrodisiacs should be administered to lead healthy, happy and long life. Right. So once eliminating techniques used, then according to the season. Now here you read yatha kramam, one by one as per the order. Yatha yoga mata means as per the season, you can say. Okay. Here there are different type of yogas also in time, so maybe that you will study in the next year. Different yogas are there. Have you studied about these yoga, students, anywhere in any other subjects? Different yoga is there. Like nakshatra we have in timing, no? Pushya nakshatra, this nakshatra, like this. Yoga is also there. So yoga is nothing, it's like a kind of a time, right? Different yogas names are there, so that will study. So in short, you understand that as per the timing, urdhvam prayojayet. Urdhvam is actually you can consider as up, right? Up. And prayojayet means one should use, right? So one should use as per the timing and one by one order. What? Rasayanani siddhani vrusya yoganscha kalavit. Rasayanani. So here rejuvenation tonics is called rasayanani, right? Rejuvenation tonics. The different tonics we are using as drugs. Then siddhani. Then for siddhani there is a word aphrodisiacs. And vrusya yoganscha kalavit. Vrusya yoganscha kalavit. Students, however, the translation of this healthy, happy and long life, it is not given here. But Vrusya Yogans is one type of yoga. As I said, as per the yoga, so Vrusya Yoga is also the best one as it is considered. However, in the translation they haven't mentioned much about this. But Vrusya Yogan plus Cha. Vrusya Yoga is one type of time. Okay. Vrusya Yogan plus Cha. Cha means and Kalavit, and with time. So in short, here they are just mentioning about taking the treatment as per the season, rejuvenation tonics and aphrodisiacs should be administered to lead for what? For healthy, happy and long life. So two things, Rasayan and Vajikaran yoga, they have mentioned administration of this both. Then next we have regimen to be adopted after purificatory measures. What type of regimen a person should adopt? Then here is the sloka. Vesha jakshapite pathya maharer bruhanam kramat sali shashtika godhuma mudgamansa ghrutadibihi rudya deepana bheshajya संयोगाद्रुचि पंक्ति दे साभ्यंगोद्वर्तन स्नान निरूह स्नेह बस्तिभिः. By purification or reduction therapies and with constant use of medicines, body will become weak naturally. Very obvious. So the following steps should be taken to regain the strength. Students, you people have already experienced and maybe you have studied also that once the person takes the different therapies, reduction therapies or purificatory measures, then the body becomes weak, right? And for that, to regain the strength, what type of steps to be taken, that is given here. In terms of foods, like sali, that is rice, Sashtika, Godhuma, Mudga, Mansa, Gruta, made appetizing and digestible by combining with palatable and digestive drugs are to be given. So here you read this word, this sloka. Bhesaja kshapite pathyam aharer bruhanam kramas. Students, Bhesaja. Bhesaja is like you can say the treatment, right? One meaning of Bhesaja can be used as the medicine also. So here they said Bhesaja kshapite, once the treatment is done, okay. Pathyam aharehi bruhanam kramat. See here, two words are there. First pathyam, second word is aharehi. Pathyam is beneficial. What is the meaning of pathyam? Beneficial. And aharehi means food. So beneficial food. Bruhanam kramat. Now, bruhanam as mostly, you can translate as mostly. So mostly the beneficial food to be taken once the Bhesaja kshapite. Bhesaja, as I said, the treatment and the purification or the treatment taken, then this type of best, mostly the beneficial food should be given. Kramat means respectively. Now, one by one. So now they start explaining about the different foods. Number one, they have written as sali, sali rice, right? Then next is shashtika. Next is godhuma. Then mudga. Then mansa and grutadibihi. Students, you must have heard about sali. Anybody knows about the shashtika?
So it is a type of chawal,
Type
that
of,
means
yes, type of rice. Yes, sali rice and shashtika, both are the types of rice. Then godhuma is also considered like wheat, wheat. Okay. Then mudga, mudga, the best food consider full of proteins. What is mudga?
Guruva.
Grains,
Guruva.
green grains, right? Then next we have mansa, meat, and grutadibihi. Student, gruta plus adibihi. Gruta is ghee, adibihi means etc. With these all, right? All with this all food in short. See what is written here next sloka. Rudya Deepana Bhesajya. Listen to me carefully. First word is Rudya. Now Rudya means like something that is desirable, right? A person likes, right? Or you can say as let me see here if the word is given. No. So Rudya in short, something that you like, that is called Rudya. Something that your heart likes, right? So like liking things. So Rudya is the first adjective. Second is Deepana. Deepana is digestive. Okay, something that can be digested easily. So Rudya, Deepana, then Bheshajya means drugs. Okay. Sanyogad Ruchi Pankti Dehi. Students, here disjoin this word Sanyogad Ruchi. If any one of you can disjoin Sanyogad Ruchi. Let me zoom.
So Sanyogata and Ruchi.
Sanyogat and Ruchi. Two words are there. Sanyogat ending with ta sound. But here if you see Druchi is there. That Dru, the is actually ta converted to the. Jastva Sandhi, consonant Sandhi, Vyanjan Sandhi, Jastva Sandhi is applied. Where first letter ta of the group, tatha the dana, converted to third letter, ta to the. So Sanyogat becomes Sanyogad, the. And next word is Ruchi. Okay. Now Sanyogat means mixed. Mixed with Bhesajya, means with drugs. Right. So all these things should be used with Bhesajya. Which type of Bhesajya? Then they said easily appetizing, liking and digestible. Right. Combining with the palatable and digestive drugs. So you can translate this Rudya as palatable and Deepana as digestive drugs mixed with Then here you read Ruchi Pankti Dehi. Ruchi Pankti Dehi means here again the meaning of Ruchi will be like every one of you know. What is Ruchi? Do you have Ruchi in this thing? Any idea?
That means, sir, like that you want first eating is that type
Interest.
interest, yeah.
Correct? So Ruchi is translation is interest. So as per the interest, these all things should be used with the palatable or digestible drugs as per the interest, as per the ruchi. And then they said sabhyangodvartana snana. Then here some treatment, other treatment also given. Like this thing should be given with this drugs, digestible drugs, and as per the interest of the patient, whatever the patient likes, right? But now here you read Abhyanga, Udvartana, Sthana, Niruha Vasti, and Sneha Vasti are also to be administrated. So all these words are already here. Sabhyangodvartana Snana. Sabhyangodvartana. Students, Dirgha Sandhi. Sa plus Abhyanga plus Udvartana Guna Sandhi. Sa plus Abhyanga Dirgha Sandhi. Abhyanga plus Udvartana Guna Sandhi. A plus U. What is the first word? Sa. Second word Abhyanga. Third word Udvartana. Now why that sa is given? Sa means with, means using these treatments, with these treatments. So the treatment number one is Abhyanga. We know about this. Then Udvartana, Abhyanga massage, Udvartana massage. Then next is Snana, Snana Vidhi, Niruhavasti and Snehavasti. With these all, these all treatment also should be administered. Okay, all can be given to the patient whose body become very weak due to the different treatment that has been taken to vitiate the dosas. All right. So that is what the regimen to be adopted is given here in this sloka for after the purificatory measures. Now, effect of the treatments is given here in this sloka, student. तथा स लभते शर्मा सर्वपावकपाटवं धीवर्णेन्द्रियवैवल्यं वृषतां दीर्घमायुषः. What kind of effects are seen of the treatment? Then by above steps, one gets health, increase of all sorts of digestive powers, intelligence, body complexions, sensory perceptions, virility, and increases the lifespan. So one by one word you will understand the meaning easily. Tatha, like that. Sa labhate, sarma. Sarma means that patient. Okay. Actually, in Sanskrit language, sarma is used for the person. But here we are not talking about the common person. Here sarma means a patient who has already taken the purificatory measures, and after that to regain that strength he has taken the different types of foods with drugs, everything is done. Now what types of benefits that person gets, that sarma, that patient? Then here sa sarma, in anvay you can write like tatha, like this. After that sa sarma, that a patient labhate, gets. Labhate means achieves, gets. Sarva pavaka patavam. Sarva, all. Pavaka. Now what is pavaka, students? Anybody remember the meaning of pavaka? Why I am asking? Because it is one of the synonym of the words in Nirukti and this Paryaya.
Pavaka, that means Agni.
Yes. Pavaka is the synonym of Agni. And the next one in the sloka is Patava. Patava is actually smartness. Actually the meaning of Patava word has come from the word Patu. Right? Expert or best. So Agni, the fire, and the skillful means your digestive fire will be increased. Clear? That is what explained here in this part, that Sarva Pavaka Patavam means the digestive power also increases all sorts of digestive powers. That is Sarva Pavaka Patavam. Then express in this all digestive power. So in short, it increase the digestive powers. Then next here you read Dhivaranendriya Guna Sandhi. A plus E become A. Dhivarana plus Indriya. Students, there are not one word Dhivarana. There are two words, Dhi and Varna. Dhi means your intelligence. Okay. What is Dhi? Buddhi. Right? Mati. Intelligence. Then Varna. Varna plus Indriya. Guna Sandhi is there. Varnendriya. What is the first word? Varna. Second word is Indriya. So while you join A plus E, this Ana, A sound and E sound, while you join, it become Ane. Varnendriya. Gunasandhi. So Varna means actually the complexions, right? Complexion of the skin. So body complexion, okay, and then Indriya, sensory perceptions. Then next is Vaimalyam, Vimal. Actually, Vaimalyam word belongs to the root word Vimal. Now, Vimal means clear, clarity, purity. Okay, so purity in your body complexions, obviously, sensory perceptions also, clarity in the body. Then next word is Vrushatam. Vrushatam is virility. Vrushatam means virility. Then next, Dergyam Ayushaha. Two words are there, students. Dergyam plus Ayushaha. Dergyam means increasing and Ayushaha means life. It increases the lifespan. Dergyam. Anyone can tell me Dergyam word belongs to which word? This word we already studied.
Dirgan.
Dirgha.
Ashtangan.
Yes. Dirgha word is there. In vowels also we have three types of vowels. Rasva, Dirgha and Pluta. So Dirgha is nothing. Dirgha is increasing. Rasva is short. Now increased. Dirgha. So Dirgha is increased. Right? And from Dirgha, one suffix is added ya. And there gya word is created. So increasing. Ayushaha means lifespan. So all these sorts of benefits a person gets by applying the above steps. Alright. Now Agantuja Roga. Let us discuss about the Agantuja Roga. Before that, let me check your knowledge, students. Which type of rogas are there? Bharat, any idea? What types of disease?
ये मतलब सर डिजीज दो टाइप होते हैं, निज और आगुंतक। जिसमें निज होते हैं जैसे जिसमें वात पित्त कफ के होते हैं वो निज होते हैं, और आगुंतक होते हैं जैसे कि मतलब भय, क्रोध और अग्नि और रस्सी से बांधे हुए, तो वो आगुंतक होते हैं।
Yes. See, Nija and Agantuja, two types of disease are there. Nij, actually the meaning of Nij means yourself, on. In Sanskrit, Nij means myself, on. So due to the vitiated dosas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, Gunas, when it gets vitiated and you get a different disease, that disease is called Nija. But the disease coming from the external factors, right? Due to accident, right? Due to some situations, horrible, terrible situation you see with these senses, right? If you see and you start feeling sweating, right? Heartbeat runs. So all these things, when the disease comes due to the external factors, that is called agantuja. See, in agantuja you will understand. Gantu means going, agantu means coming from outside. So external factors, where there are the reasons, external factors, these are called as agantuja roga. Now here we are talking about this as, just a second. ये भूत विषवायवग्नि क्षतभङ्गादिसम्भवाः रागद्वेष भयाद्याश्च तेष्युरागन्तवो गदाः. Disease those caused by bhuta, demons, visha, poisons, vayu, agni, kshata, wound, right? And bhanga, fractures, and by raga, dvesha, and bhaya, etc., are known as agantuja roga or exogenous disorders. So we have already understood, students. Let us see as per the sloka. Ye, those who the disease Bhuta Vishaya Vishavaivagni. So Bhuta, number one, Bhuta means demons. Okay. Second, here you read Vishavaivagni. Second word is Visha. Visha means poison. Then here Vaivagni, students, Yan Sandhi is applied. Vaivagni, two words are there. First word is Vayu and second word is Agni. Now what happened? Yan Sandhi. U converted to Va. See, like this. Y and U. Vayu. Now this U will be converted to Halant Va. Okay. Then you join this Halant Ya, Va and A. Y Va. So that's why in the sloka you will find like this. Y Vagni. So Y Vagni, two words, as I said, Yan Sandhi, Vayu and Agni. Now we know Vayu, Vata, wind, and Agni, fire. So due to the demons, poisons, Vayu, Agni, and Kshata. Kshata means wound. Okay. Due to external reasons, many times we got wounds. So Kshata. Then Bhangadi Sambhava. Bhanga plus Adi. Bhanga is fractures. Right. Adi, etc. Sambhavaha. These are possible. Then Sambhava means actually occurred, right? So those disease that occur due to all these things, and then Raga, Dvesha, Bhayadyascha. Raga, number one, infatuation, right? Then Dvesha, hatred. Then Bhaya, fear. Bhayadyascha, disjoint. Bhaya, Adyascha. Adyaha plus cha. What is the first word, students? Bhaya. Second word is Adyaha. Second word is Adyaha. And third word is Cha. Now let me tell you something interesting here. Can anyone tell me the meaning of Adyaha here? We understood the previous words. These three words we understood. Raga, Dvesha and Bhaya. Plus Adyaha plus Cha. What is Adyaha, students?
आद्य मीन्स मतलब जो प्राइमेटिव होता है, जो प्राचीन चीज होती है, जो आदि का आता है.
Okay, maybe that's true, but let me tell you, in Sanskrit language, you must have heard about a word Adi. There are two meanings of Adi, students. One, Adi means priority, in the beginning, initial. Another, Adi means etc. What is the meaning of Adi? Etc. Okay. So, they said three things. Raga, Dvesha, Bhaya, etc. So, Adyaha word is actually the plural form of the root word Adi. Adi, short, not short e, long e, Nadi. Okay, like this. And here, Adyaha cha, actually it should be Adya. And here in these terms, you shouldn't take as this. Here, Adyaha, the root word is Adya. As you said, Bharat, you were right. Adya. Okay. Now, Adyaha, Adyo, Adyaha, like this word is there. Adyaha, Adyo, Adyaha. Like Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Now, as I said, students, in some slokas, in some words are given, they are using Adi word as etc. Here, Adyaha word is not for etc. That's why I stopped here and I'm explaining about this both things. Sometimes Adya as like main, important, like, and here, and sometimes Adya means like etc. And that's why you must have heard adi, adinyah, adyah, this type of adayah, this type of words you will definitely come across in future also. So remember these things. One meaning is initial, important, main, and one another meaning is etc. Here the main, important, adyaha, cha, and te. So these all Syuragavantavo. Syuragavantavo, let us understand, students. Syuragavantavo. So dear students, there are three different words, actually two, syuhu plus agantavah. Listen to me carefully. Syuhu means should be, right, or may, it would be, and agantavah is actually the plural form of the root word agantu. Now agantu is the disease, no? Agantu is the disease. But why plural form? Any guesses? Agantavah. Why agantu? See, sadhuhu, sadhu, sadhavah. Bhanuhu, bhanu, bhanavah. We studied u ending noun forms. Here agantavah plural form is given because many diseases are there that are coming from external part. So many disease, agantu disease, plural. That's why agantavah. Don't get confused. Syuragantavah. Two words are there. First word is syuhu, second word is agantavah. And why here o? That reason also I'll tell you. Here visarga sandhi applied, visarga changed to u, and va and u become vo. Okay, so agantavah. Te syuhu, they should be considered as agantu, gadaha. Gadaha means disease. These are considered as agantuja rogas, agantuja disease. So they all are considered as agantuja disease. Clear? Now, in the sloka number 32, procedures to be adopted for the management of nija and agantuja roga. What type of procedures to be taken for these both types of disease? One is nija and one is agantuja. Now, dear students, from here this sloka number 32, from here we will study in the next part, next class. Okay. I hope all of your exams finished, those who are going to watch this video in different universities in India. In terms of any doubt of the question paper, you are always welcome. Any doubt in the topic, grammar topic, please ask me, send me the message, student. Okay. Thank you so much for being. We'll be meeting next class and we'll continue studying this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.